Picture this, in the vast, scorching desert, where the sun beats down relentlessly. A lone camel trudges along, his throat parched and desperate for water. You know how we get cranky when we're thirsty. Well, this camel was having one of those moments. But then, something unusual catches his eye. An excavator, just sitting there, like a giant yellow beetle, taking a nap in the sand. Now, most camels would just walk on by, but this one, he's different. Maybe it was the heat, or maybe he was just a naturally curious fellow. But he gets this wild idea. With surprising agility for such a large animal, he manages to climb into the excavator's cab. Now, you might be wondering, how does a camel operate heavy machinery? Well, let's just say that when you're desperate enough, you figure things out. Between his nimble lips and determined spirit, he starts pushing buttons and pulling levers. The excavator roars to life, and our clever camel begins to dig. Down, down, down he goes, scooping away layers of sand and rock. Hours pass, and just when you think this crazy plan won't work, splash! He hits the water table. A beautiful, crystal-clear pool begins to form at the bottom of his makeshift pond. Finally, after all that work, he carefully makes his way down to his creation. The sight of that cool, clear water is like finding treasure. He takes long, satisfying drinks, feeling the refreshing water quench his desperate thirst. But here's where the story gets even better. Word spreads quickly in the desert, don't ask me how, and soon this lonely pond becomes a desert oasis. Ducks, who must have excellent GPS systems, somehow find their way there. Birds of all kinds swoop down for a splash and a swim. What started as one thirsty camel's crazy idea turned into a desert paradise. The best part, our innovative camel sits back, watching with pride, as his accidental oasis becomes a gathering spot for desert creatures. Who would have thought that a thirsty camel with an excavator could become such an accomplished hydraulic engineer? And you know what they say, necessity is the mother of invention. Or, in this case, a thirsty camel is the father of irrigation. Sometimes, the craziest solutions turn out to be the best ones. Even if they involve a camel operating heavy machinery in the middle of nowhere. So next time you're facing a problem that seems impossible to solve,